This is Rogers TV, Mississauga.
Hey everyone, welcome to Daytime. It is Friday, May 6th. I'm your host, Christopher Ferreira.
And I'm Brittany Cornish.
And welcome to our show. And yes, it's that day of the week, Friday. We all love Friday.
Don't start singing that Friday song. I hate it.
No, I would never do that to our viewers out there. But today's show is going to be a really good show. Great tips as well on public speaking. We all know a lot of people have a problem with public speaking. Believe it or not, I kind of do too.
No, you don't.
I do. I like the camera more than I do
That's
an
true,
actual
than a lot
huge
of
audience.
of people. And we actually have a very young boy coming on our show today who's a fabulous public speaker and hopefully can give us some tips so that we're even better on the show. And I also quickly want to mention that the Canucks did win again last night. I'm very excited about that. So they can actually hopefully get into the Western Conference Finals in their next game.
Which they will, which will be tomorrow. And as well as you can tell by Brittany's shirt, we are going to celebrate 70s fashion on today's episode. So that's going to be exciting.
It is coming back, so raid your mother's closets. We'll be right back after this.
That's truly multicultural. That means we have people from all different nationalities living here, and we accept them and even encourage them to keep their culture. We have two official languages, English and French. Nous avons deux langues officielles, français et anglais. We also honor First Nations peoples. That's something we should be really proud of, eh? The next star is Canada's values and beliefs. Canadians are known around the world for freedom and peace. We are free to walk outside without fear that there is war in our streets. We are free to express our opinions and ideas. We are free to vote for our government. We are free to practice different religions and pray in our own special way. Our Canadian soldiers keep us safe and help bring peace to other people around the world.
Now, as you can see, you can be any age and be a very good public speaker, and that's what we're here to talk about now. We have Matthew Collins and his mother, Maria Collins, with us here today to talk about his public speaking experiences. He's actually won quite a few competitions and what he's learned from it. So thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
So Matthew, that was amazing what we just saw there. That was a speech all about Canada. How long did it take you to come up with that?
Well, it probably took about a few days or a week, and I just thought I would choose it because it would be a good topic for people to learn, and it's our homeland.
Yeah, you are a true patriot, actually. Even judging by his shirt, saying Canada on it, I know you love this country. Now, did you always know you kind of wanted to, you know, say speeches and talk in front of people? Like, did you know you had it in you?
Not really. Since I was about in grade 3, we started our speeches.
Yeah.
So that's when I just thought that, wow, I could be a good speaker. And
so you were never nervous, you never got the butterflies or anything like that. That's good for you.
Wow, yeah, because a lot of people have that problem where they get a little bit nervous, so you're pretty lucky. Now, you're only in grade 4 right now. Let's talk about some of the competitions you've been in recently. What is it like? You don't get nervous at all when you get up there to talk?
Nope, really, I just think, let's have fun. Well, I'm going to have fun with it, and I hope I make it to the next level.
Of course, everyone wants to get to the next level.
Good job. And I'm sure being mom, it's a great thing seeing him up on stage.
Yes, yeah, it is. It's he's very comfortable, and it's a skill that obviously is going to help him through life. So it's good that you start if you're young, and you don't have time to get all worked up, and you get used to it. So.
Yeah, public speaking is definitely a great way to help you out in so many different types of jobs, right? And it can get him in many different places. What do you think where do you think he's kind of headed to?
Well, that's a very good question. I ask him all the time, and he hasn't set on any one thing yet. I'm sure he'll do great things, whatever it is, but public speaking will likely be in there somehow because he's just very comfortable speaking in front of crowds.
Well, I remember I asked you during the break before we came to here what you wanted to be. I said maybe you'd be a politician, a good politician, and become the prime minister of this country. Yeah, you never know. Well, by that time, I'll be a very, very old man, so I hope that doesn't come too fast. Right? I hope that's not too quick.
Exactly. Now, how does a competition like this actually work? Do you kind of get to do your own topic and then go up there, and how do they judge you?
Well, it starts when we have to, it's part of our school curriculum, so we make a speech and go up in our classroom and say it, and in the teacher's opinion, the top 2 move on to the next level, and
there you went.
From the gym and tons of stuff.
And then
they had a competition for the family of schools, so there were 22 schools, and the children from the different schools in the, well, he's in grade 4, so he competed against the children in the junior division, which is 4, 5s, and 6s, and they also have the Royal Canadian Legion puts on a speech competition every year that the children that win the first place children go and compete there, and they have several levels. So Matthew was part of that as well.
Right. And when you actually enrolled him and all that, did you kind of know that it was going to benefit him as well? Like, did you know that, okay, this is a good thing? Because a lot of parents have kids where the kids are very, very shy, don't want to communicate too much, and like, oh, go and play, go and do this, right? Obviously not a big problem with Matthew.
No. As I said, it starts off as it's part of the curriculum.
Right.
Every child has to write a speech and deliver it to the class in a safe, comfortable environment, and then those who do well are picked to keep going, and it just evolves, and there are many opportunities for children to participate if they want to.
Now, do the parents help out with this a little bit too? I even saw while you were giving your speech that we just saw, you use lots of hand movements and things like that. Those things are really important, and a lot of people don't think about that, right?
Yeah. Well, in this case, it's all him.
Wow.
He's just a natural at it. He chose how he wanted to deliver it.
And
the Toastmasters were actually judging the events, right? So I'm sure they love the fact that you were using your hands, right?
Yeah.
And it's key, like Barack Obama, I remember reading an article on him and how he always spoke in the election, he spoke like this, and that was to engage the audience, right? So did you know that moving your hands gets everybody to look at you a lot easier?
yeah.
You knew that, right? That's why you did it. Good job.
He's a pro.
He's a pro. He knows that.
And we also want to mention that, as you said, he was up against 5th graders and 6th graders too in this one competition, and he won out of everyone. So congratulations for that. That's a big accomplishment.
Exactly. Is he the only child?
No, I have one sister, and grade 7.
Yes.
12 years old.
12 years old, so you're the younger one, and I'm sure she could probably learn a few things from you when it comes to public speaking. And I'm sure it's a proud moment, Mom, to see him on stage, right?
It is, for sure. It's nice to see him comfortable. It's nice to see him getting up there and doing well, and he's proud of himself. He's proud Canadian. That's why he chose the subject to speak about, and he's comfortable with it. And yes, you're absolutely right. Every parent is always proud when their child
I can imagine. Now, are you
well.
preparing for any kind of speech coming up soon? Any new topics?
Well, next year in grade 5, I guess I'd be doing another speech, and don't know the topic yet.
Okay, we should start brainstorming. Woo,
you can do about Brittany's sloppy hands. I love that. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Matthew. You're going to be a great star one day, I know it.
Yeah.
We're going to be voting for you.
I think you might take over Chris's spot. You can come co-host.
You never know. Yeah, you could. On my sick days, you could take this job. Thank you so much for being on the show, okay?
Thank you for having us.
So there goes to show anybody can do it, right?
Exactly. Not just do it, but be amazing at it. So definitely check out all those competitions and Toastmasters.
And did you know that we have one of the great wonders of the world just 1 hour away? Niagara Falls. We also have the Rocky Mountains and vast forests and parks to explore. I love camping or going park with my family, or speeding down a hill on my skis, or splashing in the water on the beach. What a great backyard we have, eh? Our last stop is Canada Sports.
This is Rogers TV, Mississauga.